Hello, everyone. This is Leanne Van Meter, and I am your Platinum Leader in charge of the Globe Trekkers team. If you are in this group, then you are a part of Team Globe Trekkers. We also have lots of other great leaders within our team, and we have lots of other people who are in other teams that are great leaders, and I'm going to get into all of that in just a moment. But right now, I want to give you a little walkthrough of our team website on Facebook. Sorry, group, not website. But we have a lot of resources. A lot of times people don't even realize all the different things that are on websites and in some of our different chat groups. So I want to give you a quick little walkthrough. Hopefully this will help you find things easier and answer some of your questions. So the first thing you want to take a look at are the things that are up here where it says featured. It's at the top. My page may look a little different than yours because I am in administrator mode and you won't be, but it basically is the same. So you can see the featured things here by clicking on this arrow. You can also come up here to the tabs and click on this tab that says featured. It'll bring everything up as well that is in the featured part. It's a little bit bigger here, so you might want to look at it here. But these do change. So every day I will come in here and like this is our daily schedule. I'll delete that and put up the current daily schedule since it changes every day. So this is where you will find that every day. The daily schedule is very important because it has the most up-to-date information on the classes happening today. A lot of you will look at flyers and see some classes you like and put it on your calendar from a flyer you saw. That is great, but every morning I want you to make sure you check the daily schedule, because if you have something on your calendar and then it is not on this daily schedule, that means it got canceled. This schedule is created at least a month beforehand, so people do have things come up last minute and they may have to cancel one of their trainings. So that's what happens if you see something on a flyer and then it is not on the daily schedule. That means that the instructor had to cancel for some reason. So I will pin that up here every day. This is the daily live schedule. I'll also pin up here any different classes that are coming up so you can see what they are. Here, I'm going to switch over here, I think, to featured, so it's a little bigger. All right, here we are. That was the daily schedule. Here, this is just telling you to remember to check out the guides tab, which we're going to get into after I go through the things that are featured. But the guides tab has a lot of information for you, and it is up here with all of these other tabs. Here is an upcoming webinar. Here's a little information on if you get a booking request. Don't do it alone. We have tons and tons of resources for you. Every day we have live classes. Some of the classes that you would want to check out if you have a booking request are quote help, business hours, and booking start to finish. Also do your research. Google is your best friend. I know everyone just wants to post a question in here and get an answer, but it's a big world out there. So we may not have the answer for you. I will Google things all the time. Not sure which countries have all-inclusive resorts? Just Google it. Say, where can I find an all-inclusive resort? And you'll see tons of things pop up. Do you have a client that wants to go to Cancun and stay at an all-inclusive resort? You might ask in the chat, what's the best resort? But we also need to have more information to answer that. Is it for adults? Is it for kids? Do they want something that has lots of activities? That's a party scene. Do they want something that's more mellow and holistic? So we need more information. And those are all things, if you know the answers, you can say, what is a great wellness retreat that's all inclusive in Cancun? You can literally just Google that whole sentence and get information. If you are ready to book, you definitely want to schedule a one-on-one with someone, especially if it is your first or even your second booking. Schedule with your mentor or your gold or platinum. Realize that we do have lives and families and everything, so we might not be available ASAP. So if you know that you have someone who has a booking request and that you're going to want to get a quote out to them in a few days, let your mentor, gold or platinum know that right away so you can schedule with them right away. Because you don't want to just text them 5 minutes before you're about to send something and say, hey, help me with this. They might not even be available. Time zone confusion. I can't tell you how many times people will say, oh, well, what time is that class in my time zone? Literally, you just type into Google, if it is 3 p.m. Pacific time. What time is it Eastern time? Or whatever time you're looking for, and just put in whatever time zone you're in and the time zone you want to convert it to, and Google will give you an answer. I did that constantly in the beginning. I'm used to the time zones by now, but in the beginning it is confusing for people. Also, if you're dealing with international things, different countries, just Google it. Don't even bother to try to convert it yourself. Let Google tell you the answer. If you have questions, you definitely want to be texting your mentor. We all have emails. We all have different chat groups. Emails and chat groups, especially, your messages will get lost in. So texting is always the best way to reach out to a mentor. What else do we have here? And then up here, the daily schedule. I went over that. That's what it looks like. And I will post that every day in here and also pin it to featured. So always check the daily schedule. And I want you guys to stay on track with what you're doing. We have things that we give to you kind of piecemeal in steps, so you don't get too overwhelmed. I know it always does feel overwhelming in the beginning, no matter what. But we'll start you out with the travel training program. When you're done with that, you have to text your mentor and let them know. And I'm sure you guys have completed that by now, or you wouldn't be in this group yet. Then you're going to go to the new agent walkthrough. Let your mentor know when you're done with that. Then they will give you the basics. Let your mentor know when you're done with that. They'll give you a deeper dive. And by then you have everything set up and you just want to be promoting your business by posting all the time about it. Like I said, text your mentor when you're done. Don't email, don't leave a voicemail, don't put a post in a chat. They may not see it. It very easily gets lost there. So that is the featured section. Discussion, obviously, like everywhere on Facebook, is just people posting things and asking questions. So you can scroll through there, check out some questions that have been asked in the past. And now we're going to move on to the guides tab. This I will update periodically as new information comes along that I think will be useful for you guys. But right now, it's basically an overview of a lot of different things. So guide 1 is going to be welcome to Team Globe Trekkers Facebook group. The video that you are watching now, it will be posted in this section once I have completed it. How to search the group. I don't know if you guys know this, but there is a little magnifying glass here that is for searching the group. So a lot of time, this is for all groups on Facebook, not just this group. I see in chat groups all the time, people will ask a question and literally 2 things before it was the exact same question that was asked, and people don't take the time to scroll up and look. The easiest thing to do is just hit this little magnifying glass and pick a couple keywords or something of what you're trying to find out about. So insurance is something that we talked about recently. So I typed in insurance and then this comes up because that is what I posted about insurance recently. So that is a way you can search the group. If there's a specific topic you want information about, you can do that in Discord as well. And you'll find all of the previous comments and questions that came up about that topic. So it really does help you learn a lot more when you read through all of that stuff. How to register with suppliers. We started you off with this when you were in the, the new agent walkthrough. But you do want to continue to register with suppliers. And here is more information on that. Also, agency versus agent info. This gets asked all the time when you are registering with suppliers. People will say, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to put Archer's info or my info. So here's a little easy thing to help you. If it ends in CY, agency, they want to know Archer's information. If it ends in a T, agent, they want to know your personal info. And to be safe, if you don't know, always stick with Archer's info, because that way, that will definitely get you through. Go back here to where I was. I like this other view better. Okay, so we did suppliers, Discord. Everyone gets confused in Discord. I was confused in Discord in the beginning, so here I give you a little walkthrough of Discord just to help familiarize you with it and explain it a little bit. One of the biggest problems is that people aren't even approved and in Discord yet. And that's why they're like, I don't get this Discord. I don't understand what's happening, because they're actually not in it yet. So if your screen looks like this, and you can see something over here that's asking for verification. I know this is small and you can't see it here, but you can pull it up on your own. You are not in there yet. It should look like this. You should see all sorts of tabs in this column here and all sorts of conversations going on. So if you're not seeing this, then you have not been approved in the Discord yet. Make sure you watch my little walkthrough video on Discord. Travelknowledge.info. This is our team website, tons and tons of great information in there. You want to watch this walkthrough to help you make sure you know where things are on that website. Also on that website is the monthly training calendar. So once you, again, this is something you have to be approved for. Once you have access to it, you're going to click it on the top at live trainings. And then right in the middle here is the master calendar. When you click on that, it's going to bring up the big spreadsheet. You can see the entire month, the trainings that are happening. So if you want to plan ahead, you can go in there and pick out the classes you want, put it on your calendar, but make sure you do check the daily schedule every morning in case a class has gotten canceled. And then here I give you a little video on how to take either a quote from Vax or a booking confirmation, and how to take out Vax's information and put in your personal information and brand it to your business. So that's something people always ask me, how do you do that? It's not hard, but there are a couple little tricks to it. So here's a quick little video showing you how to do that. And so that was, we did featured, we did guides, members. You can find other members in here, see who is a member. Media. Here, any photo that is posted will pop up under photos. Any video that's posted will pop up under videos. And then I want you to come here to where it says albums. I will be posting mock bookings in here. So I have an album for mock bookings. And then here, Globe Trekkers Leadership. I definitely want you to come here and take a look at this. This is all the people within our team that are leaders. So one of these people here has got to be your mentor. So you can come here, you can read about all of the different leaders on the team. You click on it, it'll make it larger, a little info on each person, and then we all have contact info. So I always suggest you reach out to your mentor first, but what if they're busy? Then pick someone else, reach out to someone else. You can reach out to me. We are all here to help each other. We're all a team. So if you can't get in touch with your mentor, please feel free to reach out to any one of these other leaders that are on our team. So these are the great people I mentioned earlier that are part of our team, that are leaders. Now up here are some other people who are leaders who aren't in Team Globe Trekkers, but Team Globe Trekkers is a part of their team. So Sarah Rogers is the head of our team, which is Fantastic Voyagers. And she is a 3-star platinum, and she is part of Team Rising Tide, which is headed by Charlie and Nikki Lee. So they are larger groups above us. And then this is all the people on our team that are leaders. I think that is pretty much all I wanted to show you at this point. So definitely, once you're in here, click on these different tabs, look around, check out the guides, and definitely check out some of the other leaders so you know who we are and how to get in touch with us. I hope all of you have a great day, and please reach out to me if you need help or have any questions.